What do a leaf, a cat, and a mushroom all have in common? Beyond their obvious differences, they each contain something utterly profound, microscopic structures that define all life as we know it, cells. But not just any cells, cells with a shared blueprint written across the fabric of biology. Stick around, because today we're exploring what connects every living thing on Earth, down to its tiniest parts. Welcome to the journey inside life itself. In this video, we're diving into the world of cells, the fundamental units of life. Whether you're a student, a science lover, or someone just curious about how life works, this episode will give you a clear, engaging overview of what all cells share, no matter where they're found, from pond water to your own skin. We'll break it all down into simple parts, explore real-life analogies, and look at how this knowledge shapes biology and medicine today. Let's start at the beginning. What exactly is a cell? A cell is the smallest unit of life that can function independently. It's like a miniature factory with specialized workers, departments, and blueprints, all encased in a flexible wall. Cells can perform all the basic functions of life, taking in nutrients, converting energy, getting rid of waste, and reproducing. And even though cells come in all shapes and sizes, from the 1 mm ostrich egg cell to the microscopic bacteria in your gut, they all have key features in common. That's what we're diving into next. Imagine a cell as a building. It needs walls, but also doors. That's what the cell membrane does. It's a semipermeable membrane, meaning it lets some substances in while keeping others out. Inside every cell is a jelly-like substance called cytoplasm. This is where most of the cellular activities take place. Think of it as the factory floor, where workers, organelles, move around doing their jobs. All cells contain genetic material, whether DNA or RNA. This genetic code contains the instructions for everything the cell does. If the cell is a factory, DNA is the instruction manual written in code. Ribosomes are tiny but mighty. These are the machines that take the blueprints from DNA and build proteins, the tools and structures cells need to survive. To do any job, a cell needs energy. Cells use a molecule called ATP, often made in mitochondria, the famous powerhouses of the cell. Plant cells have chloroplasts too, which turn sunlight into sugar. Think of mitochondria as the power plants and chloroplasts as solar panels. Now, not all cells look alike. We divide them into two main groups, prokaryotic and eukaryotic. Prokaryotes, like bacteria, are simpler, with no nucleus. Eukaryotes, like plant, animal, and fungi cells, have nuclei and complex organelles. Despite their differences, both types share those fundamental traits we just discussed. That's the unity of life in action. Now imagine this: a single cell divides, differentiates, and over time, forms a living being. From that first cell, trillions more arise. And it all starts with the shared components, DNA instructing, membranes protecting, organelles operating in harmony. The more we understand these parts, the better we grasp disease, genetics, evolution, and even the origins of life itself. Understanding cell biology isn't just for scientists in labs. It helps us design vaccines, treat diseases, and even explore life beyond Earth. Cancer research? It starts with knowing how normal cells behave. Space exploration? We study how cells change in zero gravity. The shared traits of cells are the threads in the fabric of life, and now you know how to read them. So, next time you look at a tree or your pet or even your reflection, remember, you're looking at trillions of tiny factories, each operating with the same essential tools that run every living thing on Earth. The cell is small, but its story is vast. Thanks for joining us on this exploration of the building blocks of life. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more science content, and share it with someone who's curious about life at the microscopic level. Have questions? Drop them in the comments, we'd love to hear from you.